Hey everyone, Halloween's just around the corner, and well, that means it's time to start planning out all the spooky fun, right?
Yeah?
So today we're doing a deep dive into this local event that really caught our eye, the Hastings Community Halloween Party.
Okay.
And we found this recent article from Hastings Now all about it. So we're going to go through it and try to figure out with you if it's something that you should check out.
Yeah, you know what's really interesting to me is this isn't just like some little party that somebody threw together. This is the city of Hastings and a whole bunch of community partners all coming together to do this thing. So, that tells me they're serious about making this something special.
Yeah, totally. And they're hosting it at Hastings High School, which is cool. Friday, October 25th, 6 to 8 p.m.
I think holding it at the high school is brilliant because it really kind of plays on that nostalgia that we all have for school events. So it makes it feel even more special for not only the kids, but also the parents. And then, the other thing is high schools are built for big crowds. So sounds like they're pulling out all the stops for this one.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so let's talk about what you can actually do at this party. The article mentions over 30 activity stations with candy and prizes. There's going to be a DJ, games, giveaways, even a giant inflatable obstacle course.
Oh, an obstacle course. That's awesome. Talk about burning off that pre-Halloween sugar rush, right? I mean, It's smart that they've got a mix of activities, keeps everybody entertained, whether you're into like high energy fun or something a little more chill.
Right. And if you are feeling competitive, you can enter the costume contest. They've got categories for best group, best pair, and best individual. And you can win local gift cards if you win, which is a really nice way to support local businesses too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
I love that they're bringing in the 437 food truck too. They're going to have pizza nachos and s'mores.
Oh, man. Okay, so now for the best part. This event is totally free, but they are encouraging folks to bring non-perishable food items for Hastings Family Service or donate to the Youth Impact Council Scholarship.
Oh, that's nice. That's a great way to give back to the community while you're having a blast. I mean, it's clear that they've put a lot of thought into making this fun and meaningful for everybody.
Yeah, for sure. The article also mentions that this is really geared towards families with kids, 12 and under.
It sounds like a fantastic way for families to connect, let loose, and, just make some Halloween memories, especially in, a world that's increasingly digital. These kinds of events are so valuable because it gives us a chance to put the screens down and actually, interact face to face.
Totally. It's all about building that community spirit, right? And speaking of being helpful, the article's really good about laying out all the practical details, too. So it clearly tells you where to park, which is the lower level lot at the high school, and even who to contact if you have questions.
Yeah, that's a sign of a well-organized event. Like they've thought of everything to make it easy and enjoyable for the people attending. They even have a map in the article, so you can find your way around.
Awesome. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground so far. It sounds like this party has a lot to offer. Fun for the kids, food trucks for everyone.
Right.
And even a chance to give back to the community. But is it worth your time?
Right. Well, I think if you live in Hastings and you have kids 12 and under, this seems like a total no-brainer. It's free, it's packed with activities, and it's a chance to really connect with other families in your community.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. But what about those of us who don't have kids? Is this something we should consider too?
That's a great question. I think it really depends on what you're looking for. If you enjoy that festive Halloween atmosphere and you want to experience some community spirit, this could be a really fun way to do it. Plus, do we mention the food trucks?
Right. Those nachos are calling my name.
Yeah.
But even beyond the food, I think there's something to be said for just soaking it all in, seeing the kids in their costumes, hearing the music, maybe even, striking up a conversation with some fellow Hastings residents.
Oh, for sure. And, don't forget the feel-good factor of giving back. Even if you don't have kids, bringing a can of food or making a small donation can really make a difference for those organizations that they're supporting.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a win-win. You get to enjoy all the festivities and contribute to a good cause at the same time. Thinking back to the article, it really did such a good job of capturing the energy of this event. Like I could practically hear the excited chatter of the kids and smell the s'mores just reading about it.
Yeah. It's interesting to think about the impact that an event like this can have on a community. It brings people together, strengthens those bonds, and really creates that shared sense of belonging, especially in today's world where it's so easy to get caught up in our own little bubbles. I think these kinds of events are more important now than ever.
Yeah, I completely agree. They really remind us that we're part of something bigger than ourselves. It's about, those face-to-face connections, those shared experiences that really create that sense of community.
Yeah, and the fact that they're encouraging community involvement through the food drive and the scholarship donations, it just adds another layer to that. It's not just about having fun, it's about supporting each other and building a stronger community.
Totally. Okay, so we've talked about the family fun aspect, the community spirit, even the potential for some delicious food truck treats. What else do you think is worth highlighting for our listener as they're kind of considering whether or not to attend? I think one of the things that stands out to me is how accessible this event is. It's free, it's in a really central location, and it's really designed to appeal to a wide range of ages, which is, pretty special.
Yeah, absolutely. Not everyone can afford to do those expensive Halloween outings or has the time to travel really far. So this event kind of removes those barriers and makes celebrating Halloween a really inclusive experience for, everybody in Hastings.
Yeah, for sure. So to wrap things up, I guess let's leave our listener with a final thought. We've talked about all the great things that this party has to offer, but ultimately the decision of whether or not to go is up to you.
Yeah. If you are looking for a fun, affordable, and community-driven way to celebrate Halloween, the Hastings Community Halloween Party seems like a really fantastic option. It's a chance to connect with your neighbors, support those local organizations, and, maybe even rediscover the joy of trick-or-treating, even if you're a little past the age of collecting candy.
Yeah, that's right. And hey, even if you decide not to go, we hope that this deep dive has given you a better understanding of what this event is all about and, maybe even spark some inspiration for your own Halloween plans.
Right. And don't forget, you can always check out that full article on Hastings Now for all the details, photos, and maybe even some costume ideas to, get those creative juices flowing.
Totally. All right, so that's it for our deep dive into the Hastings Community Halloween Party. We hope you enjoyed this spooky exploration, and we wish you a safe and happy Halloween wherever you are.
Happy Halloween.